Today's lesson is on how to review Chapter 3. Find 42.5% of 515. Take a second to copy down the question. Whenever we're finding percents, we're always going to use our same proportion to keep things consistent. Is over of equals percent over 100. We know the 100 is always going to stay. Our easiest number to find is the percent. We have 42.5%. Now, for the of, the number closest to the word of is going to be the of, and the number closest to the word is will be the is. 512 is closest to the word of, so that would be our of. The is, we don't know, which makes sense because we have three variables, three numbers, so one of them has to be the x. So the is will be our x. We're going to cross multiply. 100 times x is 100x equals 515 times 42.5 equals 21887.5. So now we still have to solve this for x. I have to determine what x is. So I can divide by 100 on both sides. I am left with x equals, when I divide 21,887.5 by 100, I get 218.875, which would be my final answer. Michael earns 6% commission on each house he sells. If he sells a house for $180,000, how much does he earn in commission? Take a second to copy down the question. When we're dealing with commission, the commission is always going to be the part over the whole equals the percent over 100. The 100 is always going to stay there. The percent is always easy because it has the percent with it. 6%. When we're dealing with commission, the amount he sells the house for, that's going to be the total, because the commission is part of his whole amount that he sells it for. So the part would be C. We're not going to use X because they tell us the commission is C. So it's the same process that we just did. Cross multiply. 100C equals 180,000 times 6 is equal to 108 and 4 zeros. So 1,080,000. So now I'm going to divide by 100. Divide by 100. When I divide 1,080,000 by 100, we get that our commission is $10,800. And it makes sense that your commission is less than what you sell the house for because you're getting a part of what you sell the house for. So Michael sells his house for $180,000. He's going to earn $10,800. And the last question. Juan's puppy weighed 16 pounds at the age of 2 months. The puppy weighed 60 pounds at the age of 8 months. What was the percent change in the puppy's weight? Take a second to copy down the question. our percent change formula is always going to be the same. Percent change equals the new minus the original divided by the original multiplied by 100. The puppy weighed 16 ounces and then weighed 60 ounces. So I know that my percent change is going to be an increase. So my new weight is 60 minus the original of 16 divided by 16 multiplied by 100. 60 minus 16 is 44 divided by 16 multiplied by 100. 44 divided by 16 is 2.75. 2.75 by 100 multiplied by 100 is 275% increase.